Hey y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. It's a Monday afternoon. Got out of class a little early today. Like always, I feel like I'm never at school anymore because I'm working so hard on the farm here. But hey, end of the semester, I got a few projects to work on and then I'm done. And then in the spring, I got 9 credits to do. That's only 3 classes. And then I'm gonna get my diploma and be out of there. So anyways, the plan is for today is we gotta finish hauling that dirt from our pond up to the pavilion area so we can get that pavilion. The guy is coming tomorrow to start building. So today the plan is to get the leveling done so that we can, the man can start building the pavilion tomorrow. So today is just a bunch of hauling, and Adrian's actually at school right now. So me and my dad's on the skid loader, I'm on the tractor, and we're gonna slowly get it done here. Buddy. Attaboy. Rexy getting in here. Just look at Rexy sleep. Oh, the good boy. You're such a good doggy. Good doggy, Rex. Good doggy. Hey, try remember to the top. If you guys have any questions about fruit production or anything about that, go ahead and leave them down in this comment section below. I'm going to try to answer them as best as I can. And you know, that's one of the main reasons I started my YouTube channel, is to kind of share my experience and, you know, try to teach other people as well. If they're in the same situation as I am, trying to be a fruit production farmer, you know, just trying to be a fruit guy, just trying to give back. So if you guys have any questions or comments or thoughts, leave them down in the description. And I think at the end of every weekly video from now on, I'm going to try to answer at least 1 or 2 of those questions from my viewers, and just trying to give back, you know, just a little bit something about it. I know, and if you guys are not clear or something, let me know down below. And it's just, I found a hitchhiker that likes to film me. He's doing something here. Let me see what he wants. Hey, you work for food? No, you work for Instagram or YouTube?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, hop on right in. We could really use some help. Yeah, so Val here, skid steer operator today. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like my skid steer work. Yeah, doing it right, back at it. currently running into a big problem. It's not really that big. Our dump trailer only does about 24 dumps on a full charged battery, and this time of day we have reached that point where I already dumped 20 something dumps. We got to plug it into charge. So then Val here, we're gonna go ahead and he's gonna start leveling out this pad here so we can get a nice pad here going. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, just you know, burying himself over there. So we're gonna make the pad here and we'll see. I don't know how high we're bringing in a leveling laser, I guess you call them. I'm not a construction man, so I'm not exactly sure, but we're bringing in one of those lasers to make sure so we can make a nice level pad so that it could be nice and straight. But for now, since we're waiting on the battery to charge on the dump trailer, he's gonna go ahead and run the skid steer up here. And we have a box blade for the back of the tractor, but I'm not a big fan of those box blades because if your tires on the tractors go down, so does the box blade, and it just, I've never had a good experience with them. On driveways, it's nice because the driveway's already flat, you're just trying to fill in holes. But on stuff like this, I feel like the skid steer isn't our best bet, but I don't know. As you guys can see here, I'm not a big fan of construction. I like to grow things, you know. That's my kind of deal. And as you guys can see here, we have a beautiful sunset coming down, working. It was a really nice day today. I mean, it is still beautiful outside right now. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Tomorrow's supposed to be the same way. We're supposed to get a little bit of rain on Wednesday, but it's not too bad. And you know, I'm watching over the strawberries on the road covers to see how they're doing. The orchard's now going in dormancy 100%, so we'll probably start pruning here before we know it. Probably the first or second week of December we'll start pruning. We'll see. I mean, we don't have that many old trees on the farm right now. We'll probably get done, me and Adrian, we get about 20 trees done a day. I mean, that's pretty slow for us, but you know, whenever it's cold, pruning could take quite some time. But if we do about 20 trees a day, we'll probably get done in a month or so pruning, so it's not too bad. But you know, we just got to do it. So we got to finish off the pavilion. So hopefully by the new year we'll have this pavilion up and going. And then on top of this, we're gonna have 6 inches of rock, so it's gonna be pretty tall. My dad wants it about a foot above the ground level right here. So we'll see. I mean, we're not we'll see what we can do. So now I gotta feed our cows a bale of hay since there's not much green stuff out there. And this hay was baled this summer. We don't actually bale any of our own hay, we buy it in. It's just a lot cheaper because we don't have that many cows and we don't have the equipment to do it, so it's just buy it up. So what I do here, these are it's not a twine, it's the string. So we have to cut each and every string here. And the mesh, the fabric mesh, whatever, is a lot easier and better, but the guy who makes the hay for us is one of our neighbors. This is what he uses, so we don't complain. So my dad, Adrian, been working out here all day long, and Adrian had to go to school this afternoon. So my dad has been working out here alone, and then Isaac came back from school and he's helping him out. So what they're doing now is they made the pad pretty straight and even, and now we rented that roller and we're making sure it's nice, it's pretty level, it's okay level. It's not gonna be perfect because we are putting gravel and concrete on top of this eventually, but we made it straight enough for the guys to come start building. So now we're just gonna try to level it out, make sure it's nice and compacted before we do anything else, and make sure the edges and everything's working good. So we're gonna get to it here, and hopefully it doesn't get too dark too fast on us. And the reason we are picking this up is because the orchard, it doesn't actually stay very level. It goes down in that area towards the back, and then if you go past the house, then it starts going back down that way. So we want the pad to be as straight as possible without getting all messed up and stuff, you know. So it's and we're trying to keep all the water and other stuff from whenever it does rain to fall up in here. So it's just typical grading. We're not very good, we're not pros, but we're gonna make it work. So now it is Thursday afternoon. We got a little bit of rain this morning and got back from school this afternoon, and now we're gonna go ahead and work on the high tunnel with my dad and Adrian. They got this pad done mostly all the way. They got to bring some more rock and some more soil, but we're gonna go ahead and finish the end walls on the high tunnel, or start on the end walls on the high tunnel. But now I'm walking to Val's place so I could pick up the four-wheeler, because the other day I helped him out a little bit on his property here, and he had the zero turn at his place. So then I let him have the four-wheeler and I drove the zero turn back to the shop. So for today we need the zero turn, so we not the zero turn, what's wrong with me, we need the four-wheeler so we can connect behind our small trailer so we could get started on the high tunnel there. So we are going to go ahead and start putting the purling pipes on the high tunnel, and to do that we have a special tool here. And if you guys have been watching my channel since the beginning, whenever I made my farm tour equipment or farm equipment tour, you guys know exactly what this machine here is right here. But I'm going to make a complete, you know, video on this machine exactly and what it does. But for today we're not going to use it, and it's called the hydraulic ladder, and we use it for something very important here on the farm. And if you guys know, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys know exactly what it is. But we're gonna use it as for the purling pipes, and we're gonna have to grease it up. It hasn't been started. So it's been staying in our barn since about April or so, since we had last used it. So we're gonna have to fill up the tires and check the oil and make sure everything's working nicely. And it's a really loud machine, but it works out, it works perfectly for us. So we have put these purling pipes together now, and we put a tech screw in between each one. And now we're gonna pull them on that side and then pick them up in between these trusses. And then we will, me and my dad have measured out the doors, or the corner posts for the doors. We're gonna go ahead and drill them, put them in concrete. So Adrian's gonna jump on top of the brownie here and use it to put up the purling pipes. Then me and my dad are gonna work on this end wall here, and we're gonna try to put up at least the posts tonight for the doors. And we will see exactly how much we get done. So it's getting dark now, or the only reason I hate the winter time is because it gets dark at 5 o'clock, and we still have a lot of work to do. And if it's dark, we can't really do so much work. So now we're gonna see how much we get done today. So we are mixing concrete now, and for the corners, it's dark out. So what we're doing is we're putting these 4 corners here with concrete because the NRCS requires the 4 corners to be in concrete, and then we're gonna fill these in for tonight and be done for, and then tomorrow we'll get started on the other end wall here. So we got those 2 corners in there in concrete, and now we gotta put these 2, and then we'll let it sit and dry. Tonight is not supposed to freeze, so that's why we're pushing on doing it, so hopefully it goes out pretty good. Alrighty, so it is Friday, about 1 o'clock now, and I got back from school, and then Adrian's been out here all morning. He has a morning class, an 8 a.m. class, so he's been out here since about 10 o'clock. I just had got home, and now we are gonna go ahead and finish he's gonna go ahead and finish the purling pipes, and then we have some side braces to put on. That's pretty quick. And then me, Val, and my dad, we're gonna jump on working on this end wall here. These posts, as you guys saw last night, we put them in the concrete. They're solid as rock, you can't move them, and they're gonna be set in stone. And once we get these in, it is very easy to finish the end wall. We just gotta go with some 2x4s and some cross braces here to put them all nicely. And then after that, C-channel and then plastic. So hopefully in the next couple of days, maybe in a week or so, this whole high tunnel will be complete, and we'll get done with it, and then throw in a cover crop in here, same as the other one, and then wait for tomatoes in the spring. So that's the plan for today, and we'll try to get as much done as we can. So we just got done putting the corner concretes. The NRCS requires, since this is a high tunnel through the grant, they require at least the 4 corners to be in concrete. And we just got done putting these. And Val just got back from Lowe's, because Lowe's is just about 10 miles south of here. He just got back because we miscalculated the wood. So hopefully by tonight we'll have that end wall completely done with all the lumber, and then let this concrete harden up and get ready to go, so that tomorrow when I come back from farmer's market, we'll get started on this one. So we're gonna meet Val and my dad are gonna work on that, and Adrian, he's gonna start putting up the C-channel. And the C-channel is what holds the plastic. And if you guys don't know what it is, I'm gonna show you guys right here. It's just like a J-channel, we call it the C-channel. So it's a C shape, and you put this wiggle wire in between there, and then it holds the plastic, and that's all that's holding the plastic. There's one on this side and one on that side, and this is bolted in, and that's it. There's nothing else holding the plastic. So it works great. I mean, there's nothing. This is our we're gonna have this tunnel for next year will be our 3rd spring having it, and we had no problems with it so far. So Adrian's gonna start putting the C-channel on top of this one, and me and Val are gonna go ahead and start finishing this end wall here. So this is a C-channel more in depth here, and all it is just like that, and they come in 10-foot sections here. No, they're 8-foot sections. And I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill all the holes here, and this is a secret I learned, because if not, then these screws here could potentially snap because there's a lot of pressure on the last threads there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill these by the time Adrian gets the brownie started and everything going. So my dad and Val are working on the header there for the door, and then we're gonna slowly and surely get it done pretty quick here. And this is the wiggle wire here, and you just once the plastic on top, then you wiggle it in there. So pretty simple, and it works. So it has started raining, and my dad and Adrian got scared and went inside, and me and Val are roughing it out here. We're trying to get this done as much as we can today. So we're gonna go ahead and continue building the end wall here. And Val just got the header line, not the header line, the header on the door done. We got a 2x6 on the bottom, 2x4s in between, 2x6 on top. You sandwich it. It's nice and strong now. I could hang on it, but I don't want to because I'm filming. And now we're gonna put those boards, put them level from there to there, and continue doing the top, all that good stuff, you know. But we're slowly and surely getting it done. The plan is to hopefully get at least this end wall done tonight before it gets too dark, and then tomorrow after market. Start on that one, C-channel, plastic, and then we're done. So. So before it gets too dark on us here, we're gonna go ahead and finish putting this pipe, not the pipe, what is wrong with me? We're gonna go ahead and put in this board, continue with the hip board this way and connect it to the corner, the doorpost there, other side, and then put another one here, and then one more on top. So we're gonna have 3 this way and 4 this way. And we'll be done with this end wall exactly. So it's not gonna take us too much longer, but it's starting to get dark here. And whenever it gets dark, these GoPros, they don't really pick up light as usual. So I'm gonna try to film as long as I can, but we'll see exactly what. Try not to blind myself here because it got dark and it rained out again. So we didn't get completely done with that end wall. We have 3 more 2x4s to put up. But this is gonna be pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that likes button. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that notification icon. And I wanna say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.